Alright, we're back. Okay, so now we gotta do our studs here, which I kind of mixed up again already, I think. It's alright. I know how to separate. This one's definitely longer than the other ones. Okay, that's our short one. This is our long one. Okay, we got two Loctites. We got a red one and a blue one. Now, theoretically, I should put red in here so that they will always stay inside the plate and not come out. And that way, when you Loctite all these other components together, they will stay in there and not unscrew. Because you want this to unscrew off the plate, which is right here. You don't ever want this to break free here. You want it to be tight, this all to be tight, and it to unscrew on this side. That's how you want to do it. So that way this is the weak link. Because if this tries to turn inside of here, it'll be hard to get that cover over off. So usually you would do red. The problem with red is if you ever break anything, you can't get to it. So I don't like red. So if I had a stud that stuck way out and I had a nut out here, I'd put red on it. But on this application, we're using blue and all of this stuff. Okay, the other thing we do, we had to have spacers in here to move it out. So for spacers, they were using lock washers, which we had over here. There's 3 of them. Where's the other one at? Just out of the way. Let's see, hardware. Got a lot of hardware laying around here. Okay, the black ones are the good ones. The chrome ones are the crappy ones. Black, and black. There's 2 more of these. Okay, so this is all the stuff we're not using again. Got the drill bit. Okay, it appears we're missing a lock. There it is. There's the other lock washer. Okay, so we got 2 flat washers, 2 lock washers. So when they're all in there, they're about the same. Okay, so I think there's more gap on the top, on the bottom of the top, so I'm going to put these 2 on the bottom. These go on the top. Okay, we'll make sure these are all the same height. So let's lay them all against this flat surface back here, a known surface. Take our straight edge and lay it across, and they should all be the same. Okay, they all look good. So these are all the same. That's how you tell real quickly if something's, what different lengths are. Okay, so these need to go in a certain distance and then stop. So to do that, I'm going to double nut them, and that'll tell me how far I'm going to put them on. So I need a couple nuts. What do we got over here for nuts? You got coarse thread nuts laying here, so I'm going to use those. Perfect. Not sure what they were being used for before, but we're going to use them now. Okay, so back up on top. There we go. Okay. So, where's my nuts? These are my nuts. Missing a bolt. One took off. Where did he run off to? Right in front of me. Okay. So we're going to take our 2 nuts, screw them down like this. Going to make them flush. And we'll see how much we need. We had about 3/4 we went in, so I'm going to make sure we got way over 3/4. So 3/4 is way over here. So we're at 7/8. We're over 7/8 of an inch. Okay, so now I can tighten this thing up, double jam nut it, and this should be able to bottom this out in the plate without a problem. So we just take this and go like this. Squeeze your 2 wrenches together. It's tight. And now you can run that in there and tighten it up. So we're going to use blue Loctite on this. Stick it up in there. Got a wrench right here, just run it in there. That's tight. Okay, see how much length we got? A little bit over 3/4 of an inch. We might bottom out, but we're going to put a washer on there, so it should be alright. But we're going to be close. Double jam not to take them off. Get back up higher where you can see better. Okay. Put a lock washer on there. And this should go on all the way, but we don't know if it's going to go on the way, so we take the lock washer back off. See if it goes all the way in. If it bottoms out without the lock washer, we know we got plenty of length to go the rest of the way. Okay, it went in all the way. So it's screwed on there nice and cleanly all the way in there. So I mean, obviously we put a washer in there, we won't be bottomed out because it went all the way. Put this camera over here a little bit. Put him over there. A little better we can see maybe, I'm not sure. A little better view maybe. Okay, so that one's all in there, good. Put some Loctite on that. Put your lock washer in there. Put this in there. Put it all the way in. Tighten it up. Not super tight because it's not a very good bolt. It's only like a grade 2, so can't pull 25 foot-pounds on a grade 2 bolt. That was probably about 12 foot-pounds there maybe. I don't know. Definitely no more than 15. So any more than that, it'll break it right off probably. Okay, now we're going to go on to the next one, do the same thing. I'm just going to keep doing this over and over until we run out of parts. And this time that these break off, they'll be able to drill these out without having to go through the headache I did. Okay, that's tight. Looks like that one went in a little bit further. We had about 7/8 on the last one. This one's only 13/16, so a little less. We're okay. Still plenty of room. Put our stud on there. Some oil from something. Oh, that's probably leaking over there. Got a tampon stuffed into the tranny, but it still leaks a little. Okay. Down. That should be enough. Okay, that's 2 down. Another one to go. Okay, this is our real long one. Let's do the bottom one first. Actually, I did that wrong. I should have had the lock washer on the top, not down there. Takes a washer. Still got Loctite on there, so we're okay. Okay. Quick correction there. Notice I tighten them up like that, and you want to loosen, go on the other side, you squeeze it that way. You're never doing that, chasing your wrist like that crap. All that does is hurt you. start there. Things are getting shorter and shorter. There, it's off. Almost 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to stop right there. It's tight, but not all the way down. Flat washer. That's good enough. Alright, now we got our last one, the big long one. Well, this one might go in deeper. We'll see. Oh yeah. It's under 3/4. Could have been another 1/8 inch more, but it's alright. It's in there. It's a little short, but it's still got plenty of length. We still got 2 diameters of thread almost on there. That'd be, well, we'd probably do 5/8 of an inch. Yeah, we're just under 9/16, so we're not quite 2 full diameters. 2 diameters in a bolt, you're pretty much full strength. You don't gain much in another diameter. The diameter is the length of the bolt. It's 5/16 times 2 is 5/8 length. That's pretty much maximum power. 1/4 inch bolt would be a 1/2 inch length. 3 inch would be a 3/4 inch length. Pretty straightforward how you figure that out. This is the one we're going to have to probably modify some stuff to make work now. Alright, it's pretty tight. Okay, so the problem now is we've got to make the cover fit on here, and we don't know what we need on that because we haven't got that far yet. All we know is we can't change it. If you try to bend it up a little bit, you're going to break the stud off because that's what you're doing. It is what it is. You have to you're going to have to slot the hole out to make it fit. If any of these are off a little bit, you got to slot the holes. Okay, so we're good on all this stuff. So now we got to put the clutch and stuff back in here. Get out of my way a little bit. Okay. Pull our diaper out. Still missing. It went that way when I threw it. Okay, so I usually put a little Loctite on the thread on the tranny. The motors I don't do anything on. You can tighten them up so tight you don't need to worry about it. Okay, so here's our clutch. There. The belt came off like this. Make sure it always goes back on the same way. And see how they had the routing out? That's how most people do it. So whenever you see the belt without routing backwards, it's probably been reversed on you. It's always best to pull on the belts the same way every time. So now we got to put this on. So you're going to have to pull this out so it's even. Go in the equal. Damn, different splines, I guess. I don't want to move. Banging my fingers and hands, I don't like that. That's what they make these tools for. Tapping, things go right in like they're supposed to. This one's already in there all the way. Yep. And that one is too. Belt needs to slide a little bit. There it goes. All the way in. Okay. Take my two guide bolts out. I gotta put the clutch back together. Foot room. So we gotta put the steel plate back in first, push them all in, then you put the fiber back in. There's another steel one over here that fell out. Right here. Put it back in. Okay, that's all in there where it belongs. We gotta get the other piece. Here's all our balls. We shouldn't have lost any, but you don't hurt to double check to make sure. Nobody's over here screwing with you. Make sure all the balls are in there where they belong. Looks good. Make sure you line up the holes so the bolts go in easily. And there's our interruption for the day. Alright. We'll be back.